What's up, guys? Jesse and Stelios here, SpartanStrings, doing a Q&A. Let's begin.
T.N. Timmons said,
What's up, T.N. Timmons?
When did you start playing lacrosse? I started in 6th grade. I originally played soccer and baseball. The baseball got boring, and my friend showed me lacrosse. And yeah, I picked up from there, and then just took that path, and I ended up here.
I started when I was 11 in 5th grade. Played football and basketball when I was younger. Stopped playing basketball. Was more into football. My coach actually brought me onto the lacrosse field and helped me out, and I had a great time, so just kind of went from there. I don't play football anymore, by the way. From Ryan McLaughlin. What's a good LSM head? Stelios, take it away.
LSM, probably like a Revo 3X is a good one. I've actually seen like CEOs being used, but I probably wouldn't recommend that. But even like Lakota U's are good, like Stallion U's. But yeah, I don't really play LSM, so I don't really know. But I've seen kids on my team use like Revos. Oh, okay. Corbin Menard. In your earlier video with Stelios, when you guys were 12, how long did it take you to have a good lefty sidearm shot and overall have a good lefty?
I mean, pretty much just a lot of wall ball and shooting will give you a good left hand, and pretty much doing anything with your left hand will make your left hand better, as weird as that is.
So like throwing a baseball and stuff?
Yeah, like as awkward as it is, like you just gotta get used to and like using your left hand and get more coordinated with it.
Yeah.
I right lefty, so it kind of helped me there. But I mean, Stelios just kind of played wall ball a lot.
Yeah.
And he got his left hand a lot better.
Like he kind of lucked out because he's like ambidextrous, but like I don't know, I kind of had the hard way out, so I had to learn myself. But you just gotta repetition, you know. Like, look in the mirror, repeat what you do righty, and just mirror it lefty.
Yeah.
From DD Lax 48, he said, "Can you guys do traditional?" And give a shout out to DD Lax. So shout out to DD Lax 48.
And yes, we can do traditional. We can do pretty much anything. Yeah. I love stringing, so I don't mind doing traditional. It takes a while, but it's worth it.
We can do like pitas, traditional, like anything you really want.
Just ask. Next question from Jimmy Bliss, and also it's the same question as Sean Fitzmaurice. We go to school with those guys. So what's up, you guys? When are you selling Spartan String apparel? That's a very good question. We're working on it right now, trying to find out prices and like find the best deals. We may make them ourselves. We may go out and get them made. So we're just seeing right now.
Yeah, we're usually just like, we're kind of like throwing some teasers out there just so you guys can like want to buy them, so we know like a good amount of like the audience want to buy them. So I don't know. We're hoping to get it out soon to you guys, and yeah, it'd be pretty cool for you guys.
People are following us.
Jeremy 10 Calabro. Is Kieran McArdle your cousin, Jesse?
No, but I wish he was.
All right. Next question from Kevin Sheehan 8. Jesse, what did you do to get so good at attack, and what sort of things do you do for training or getting on the wall?
I do play wall ball sometimes. I just shoot a lot. I enjoy it more. But you gotta do what you like. It's all preference, really. And then to get better at attack, I play a lot of box lacrosse, which is like the best game, and it helps so much because it's so much harder to score on a big goalie. So when you get on the field, it's like the net's huge and you're just not used to it. So it helps us a lot. We both play on the same team. And you know, it's good to change things up. Just enjoy it, man. Do whatever you can to get better. Play a lot of wall ball, shoot a lot. It's all the best for you.
Don't doubt.
Next question from Matt de Blasio. How was the recruiting process?
That's a good question.
Very good.
So, pretty much, when it comes to recruiting and getting recruited for a sport, like what you want to focus on is like make sure you first of all get on a good club team, try out for like whatever's in your area, make sure like they have like your coach has a lot of connections. It's really important when contacting coaches, and make sure you're very proactive. Like there's many like programs now like lacrosse recruits or like some like other stuff like that you can like easily contact coaches and like put your highlight reels out there and just like send messages out how you're interested in their school, whether it's D3, D2, or D1. It all matters. Like all like being proactive is really important. And go to prospect days, go to prospect like showcases. Just try to get as much exposure as possible and just put your name out there.
Another big thing is that honestly, you gotta email coaches yourself. They can tell if it's a parent or your coach just writing it for you. So just be honest. Say that you're really interested in their program. Honestly, like just do a mass email and email like 20 of your top colleges that you would like to go to, all divisions, because you never know who's gonna move. That's a very important thing. Like my high school coach coached me beforehand. I had no idea, and then he ended up being my high school coach. And next thing you know, you never know, he could be going to a college coaching job. So you just gotta keep good connections with everyone and just be yourself. They love enthusiastic people that want to get better, and they want you to just enjoy the game as much as you should. So you just gotta do your best and go out there and do your thing.
Next question's from Alex Eglitis.
Sorry.
Jesse, why did you choose Lehigh, and Stelios, why did you choose Nova?
I chose Lehigh just because, first of all, it just felt right. Like if you become a player that's getting recruited and you're talking to coaches, like you're gonna know like right away almost like if that's a school for you. I visited like 5 schools. A few of them felt right. A few of them I knew right away that it wasn't the thing for me. I thought I was gonna go to a big school, like a lot of people, and then end up changing my mind because I knew that it'd be a lot harder to focus on school and lacrosse because there's just way too much social life. So that's another thing you gotta realize, that you have to want to go there even if you couldn't play lacrosse. There's like a thing called like the broken leg test. Like if you broke your leg and you couldn't play lacrosse anymore, would you stay there? And like Lehigh was the pick for me because, I mean, it looks really cool, as weird as that sounds, but like it's a great atmosphere. Lacrosse is like their #1 sport there, which I really liked that part. The coaching staff was absolutely phenomenal. Those guys were just like all about winning and be the best person that you could be. So I was really into that. And then it felt right. It's not that far from home, so I can always come home and get a home cooked meal. So that's what I was looking for.
Okay, so I chose Villanova just because I kind of put in all the factors of like what kind of college I wanted to go to. So like I thought about size, education, sports, and I just kind of put everything together, and it seemed like the right pick for me. I visited a few other schools, but they were either too small or too big, and education wasn't at best. So Villanova was the most well-rounded for me. The coaches were great; they're really helpful, and they really liked me. So that kind of made me become more attached to the school itself. It's a beautiful school. It's not far from home, like Jesse said, and pretty much just overall, they're good at lacrosse this year. Like they're gonna keep getting better and better, and I just wanted to play for a good program that had a good education, and yeah, I really had, like Jesse said, about the atmosphere. Just it felt right, you know. It's all you gotta do is just make sure you put all your factors into play and know what can change, and just be open-minded. And just when it feels right, then you know it's the one. Next question from Mike Nolan. In your opinion, what's more important? Practicing on the wall for countless hours, or getting on the field, or just playing more?
I would just say playing more. There's nothing like playing the game itself because there's so many factors that play in of getting better, and just doing a lot more work at practice, trying your hardest, and that's how you get better.
Yeah, wall ball. I mean, wall ball is probably the best thing you can do just for stick skills and just keeping your hands warm. But definitely playing. Like me and Jesse play year round. Like we just want to make sure we can get better any way possible. So just play as many like club teams, box, like everything you can possible, and just practice hard and practice and just do the best you can.
This question is from iDexter7. What's up, man? What is the best attackman pocket? Low, mid, or high? You know, that's really all preference. If you're a shooter, I would say like a mid. If you're like just a shooter, maybe a high, because it'll give you more velocity on your shot. But really, you could be a great shooter with a low pocket. I know Kevin Rice is a great feeder, and he has one hell of a shot. So he uses a low pocket. I mean, it's really all preference to you.
When it comes to pockets, like just do what feels most comfortable. Like you want to make sure you have an even amount of hold, whip, and just like balancing the sticks.
All right, Jesse, how do you string your superpower? This is from SpartanStrings.
A lot of people ask.
It's kind of a secret, man. I string a different way, man. I can't really tell you. I'm sorry.
Contact us and get it strong for yourself.
Call 8100 SpartanStrings.
All right, this one's from J Adams 4. Can you do a gear bag video? Yeah, we're actually working on that right now. We're gonna probably get it out soon. Probably in the next week or two. We're just kind of busy with practice and games and stuff, but it'll be out soon, so keep an eye out.
All right, next question. What travel team do you guys play for? So we play for Building Blocks. We just started playing for them past fall, and it's a great program. If you live in New Jersey, really check it out. They have a black team and a red team, and it's one of the best clubs in New Jersey, I think, because one, they get players better than they ever were, and they care for you. So that's two of the best things. And we play good tournaments.
Yeah, we
so.
play really good competition. We get a lot of exposure. They have a lot of camps. The Thompson brothers work with them. They have a whole bunch of stuff that giveaways and everything, just like everything to benefit you in any way possible. This one's from Matt McAndress. Do you use being committed to college as a way of picking up girls?
When you have a certain skill, you know, it kind of just comes to you. So I don't really need to.
For me, it worked.
These lady friends behind the camera.
This one's from Owen Kitely 8. Can I mail a head for you guys to string?
Yes, you can.
Of course. So just contact us on any social media, and we'll talk you through the process.
It's really simple.
Yeah, so don't worry, it'll be quick and easy, and we'll get it out to you as soon as possible. Hey, is your name Wildcat? Because I'm going to Villanova for lacrosse.
How to not do it.